Hi all, it's Jonathan here from Style Factory, the go-to site for e-commerce platform reviews. In this video, I'm going to be looking at Shopify versus WordPress. Stay tuned to find out which of these two website building platforms is the best fit for you. Before I begin though, I'd just like to say that if you find this video helpful, I'd love you to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notifications bell. This helps us out and gives you access to all our latest web design and e-commerce tips too. And as I go through the comparison, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. We'll do our best to help. Okay, let's dive in. The first thing that you need to know about the Shopify versus WordPress debate is that there are actually two versions of WordPress to consider: hosted WordPress and self-hosted WordPress. Hosted WordPress, available at wordpress.com, is in many ways quite similar to Shopify, in that it's a pay-as-you-go solution that gives you all the key tools to build an online store out of the box. This includes hosting, a content management system, e-commerce tools, and more. And you don't really need any technical skills to use it. Self-hosted WordPress, which you download from wordpress.org, is a free content management system that you install on your own server space. Now, in this comparison, I'm going to pit Shopify against the self-hosted version of WordPress. This is because most professional online merchants using WordPress opt for the self-hosted version. With that out of the way, I'm going to spell out 6 key advantages of using Shopify over WordPress and 6 key reasons to use WordPress instead. Let's start with the arguments for using Shopify. 1. Shopify lets you build an online store more quickly. With WordPress, you'll need to source hosting, install the WordPress software, and add an e-commerce plugin to sell online. But with Shopify, everything you need is provided as part of your subscription. It's an all-in-one solution that gives you all the key tools to start selling. This means you can get your store live a lot more quickly with Shopify. 2. Shopify is easier to use. To get the most out of WordPress, you ideally need some technical skills and knowledge on how to configure hosting. But Shopify has been designed with web design novices firmly in mind. Its interface is more intuitive, and its all-in-one nature means that there is less to code or configure. Consequently, the learning curve for the Shopify platform is less steep than the WordPress equivalent. 3. There's no maintenance to worry about with Shopify. With self-hosted WordPress, you have to regularly update its software to ensure that your site continues to function and display correctly. By contrast, Shopify takes care of this on your behalf, which saves you time and reduces the risk of disruption to your website or workflow. 4. It's easier to keep a Shopify store secure. With self-hosted WordPress, the responsibility for the security of your website ultimately rests with you. Unless you stay 100% on top of software, theme, and plugin updates, your site can become quite vulnerable to being hacked. You'll also have to make sure that your chosen e-commerce plugin for WordPress handles credit card transactions securely and is fully PCI compliant. But with Shopify, you don't have to worry about any of this. The platform is fully PCI compliant, and all the Shopify security updates take place automatically in the background. 5. Shopify gives you email marketing tools. In addition to letting you build an online store, Shopify also lets you promote it too via its free email marketing app, Shopify Email. This lets you create and send attractive e-newsletters directly and easily within the Shopify interface. You can send up to 10,000 newsletters per month for free using the tool. And if you want to send more, the fees for doing so are very reasonable. 6. You get customer support from Shopify. When you subscribe to a Shopify plan, you get 24/7 customer support bundled with it. You can contact the company easily via live chat. If you build your own WordPress website, however, there's no obvious or official source of support. You may find yourself having to source help from a variety of locations. For example, WordPress forums, a hosting company, or a plugin provider. Okay, so those are the main reasons you might want to use Shopify over WordPress. Next, I'll take a look at the ways in which WordPress can be the better choice. But before I do that, I just want to say that if you're interested in trying Shopify out, the best way to do this is by using its 3-month trial. There's a special link to this in the video description, but please note that this may be available for a limited time only. You might also like to try out our Store Builder Finder tool. This asks you a few questions about your e-commerce requirements and makes a personalized recommendation regarding which platform is right for you. You'll find a link to this tool in the video description, or just Google Style Factory Store Builder Finder to access it. Now, let's move on to the reasons to use self-hosted WordPress over Shopify. 1. You can build any sort of site with WordPress. Although Shopify is a reasonably flexible tool, it takes more of a walled garden approach to website design than WordPress. You don't have control over absolutely every aspect of the platform, which can limit its suitability for certain web design projects. By contrast, so long as you or your developer have the relevant technical skills, you can build absolutely anything with WordPress. This is largely down to its open source nature. So if you need a very bespoke piece of functionality for your store, you may find that WordPress is a better option for you. 2. There are a lot more themes available for WordPress. Although Shopify's themes are professional in appearance, there are only 13 free ones available, and the range for paid-for templates is relatively small. By contrast, there are thousands of themes available for WordPress, both free and paid for, giving you a lot more choice over the aesthetics of your online store. 3. A vast range of plugins is available for WordPress. An enormous range of plugins is available for WordPress, and many of them are free. This means that when selling products, you can choose from a large number of e-commerce tools, and you can also use a wide variety of plugins to add bespoke functionality to your site. Although Shopify also lets you enhance its platform's functionality via apps and integrations, the range available is not as large as the WordPress equivalent, and many of the add-ons are quite expensive. 4. The WordPress content management system is more sophisticated. WordPress comes with a sophisticated content management system that, unlike Shopify's system, features revision history and a considerably better blogging tool. So if you intend to make content marketing a key part of your efforts to generate sales, WordPress is the more flexible and professional option. 5. You can attain a better technical SEO setup with WordPress. So long as you configure everything correctly, you can end up with a better technical SEO setup on WordPress. If you use super fast hosting, build a lightweight custom theme, and code your site correctly, you can end up with a WordPress site that Google's algorithms simply love from a technical SEO point of view. Although the SEO setup in Shopify is good, you don't have the same degree of flexibility over proceedings as you do in WordPress. 6. WordPress is free, sort of. One of the things about WordPress that's frequently mentioned as a reason to use it is the fact that it's free. This isn't entirely true, however, because although you can download the WordPress software for free, you'll always have to buy some hosting to install it on. But depending on your needs and the amount of traffic your site receives, your hosting fees can work out lower than the cost of a Shopify subscription. That said, if you want a very fast WordPress site, or if your store ends up attracting a lot of visitors, you can find yourself paying quite a lot for WordPress hosting. So those are the key reasons why you might choose one of these platforms over the other. Next, I'll wrap things up with a quick verdict on the Shopify versus WordPress debate. But before that, a quick reminder that if you're interested in trying either platform out, you'll find links to a special 3-month Shopify free trial and the WordPress free download in the description for this video. Okay, so here's my Shopify versus WordPress verdict. If you're relatively new to e-commerce and web design, Shopify is probably going to work out a lot better for you than self-hosted WordPress. It bundles all the key e-commerce features you'll need into one easy-to-use platform and lets you get a store up and running very quickly. However, if you have development skills and a need to create a truly bespoke online store, there's a lot to be said for going with WordPress. You can build pretty much any type of website with the platform, and it's a considerably better solution than Shopify for content marketing and publishing applications. There are lots more pros and cons of Shopify and WordPress to discover, so you might also like to check out our detailed blog post comparing the two platforms. Just Google Style Factory Shopify versus WordPress to find this. For more great tips on web design, e-commerce and SEO, please do subscribe to our channel and click the notifications bell. And finally, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. We read them all and we'll do our best to help.